everyone doing? Thanks for coming out in the rain. Just before I get started, kind of understand, how many people here have ever gone online and used Groupon or Living Social? Raise your hand. Okay, so pretty much everybody in the room. Who here has a mobile phone? It's a smartphone. Pretty much everybody in the room. All right, so this presentation is going to be super easy then. 23 million small businesses account for 54% of U.S. sales. And there's a new way to advertise, and that's what Howler is. We're a proximity-based marketing company, and we're a new app that's coming out in August. And to kind of start with the background, the idea was, when I was going to school, I went to school here in Cambridge, and school's really expensive, so you're always on the look for a deal. And when you get a pizza deal, you go on Groupon or Living Social or something, and there's a great pizza shop in Somerville, but that's the problem. It's all the way in Somerville. Or there's a great taco deal, but it's I have to go all the way across town and take advantage of it. It's not near me. It's not convenient. It's just a hassle. What we've done is we've kind of said, okay, how do we answer the problem of kind of fixing advertising, if you will, and kind of disrupt the marketplace? So you look at the way you advertise now. You have signs, you have A-frame signs, billboards, Groupon, your social media, these type of billboard signs you see over here. The question is, you don't actually, if you ask that sign a question, it can't tell you how many people looked at you today. It can't tell you what kind of people, how long they looked at you, and as a result, did they actually take an action because of it? So if it had a Dunkin' Donuts ad on there that said, hey, come in and try our new, cool latte or whatever, whatever their mocha something. Did I actually go into a Dunkin' Donuts as a result of looking at that ad? And the answer is no, the sign can't tell you. But with Howler, you can. We're the first ever proximity-based advertising company that has incorporated a pay-per-visit cost. Meaning, when I have an app, and I'll show you a live demo here in a second, but basically you're walking down Newberry Street, you pass Stephanie's, or Joe's American Bar and Grill, or maybe even your favorite dress shop or something, and all of a sudden you get a notification, right? There's a push notification that happens because the store is doing some sort of deal. Like Tuscanini's ice cream, 25% off, come in. You press the notification, and all of a sudden, we know whether or not you've looked at the ad, seen the ad, and as a result, walked into the physical store. So this is like a foot traffic app. We now know how accurate your ads are and whether or not they're actually working. Kind of give you an example here. It's all based on your preferences, so you're only going to get what's relevant to you. Just kind of show you a deal here. Pull up our dashboard. This is an example of our dashboard that we have. If you run a coffee shop or some sort of small business and you have a ton of foot traffic, the question is, well, I've got all these people that are walking past me with a mobile device, right? But I don't know if they're actually looking at my advertisements, or how do I get them in my physical store? So out of these 24,000, 1,100 people actually saw the ad. That means the notification came up on their phone. And out of those 1,100, only 101 people came in, so I, as a result, didn't have to pay for that 24,000, I only paid if it works. So this is how we're kind of disrupting advertising, is instead of going out and taking an ad in Boston Globe or social media or whatever, we're kind of saying, pay if it works. If it doesn't work, no harm, no foul. What's really cool is we can actually tell you device impressions, whether or not they're new customers, returning customers, how many businesses you have last week, and then what ad works and what ad doesn't work. So if you walk down the street to like Firebrand Saints or something, and you walk past and you have our app, you get a notification saying, hey, from 5 to 6 you get $5 beers. We know whether or not you look at it, see it, and as a result walk into the physical store. 100% accuracy. Let's say you want to change that 15 minutes later. You can't go out and create a new billboard. It takes time to go out and erase your chalkboard sign. It takes time. So you can just log onto your app. You can update the deal as easy as to, upload an Instagram photo or a Facebook status or whatever it may be, and we tell you what works. So buy one, get one free has a 55% success rate, so on and so forth. And it's super easy to use the app. So I'll actually kind of show you what it looks like here. Do a quick little text change here. There he goes. All right. So, for example, in my notification feed here, I see the Tuscanini's ice cream deal. I press that, it brings me right up, and it shows it. So see how my location accuracy came on? I actually say, okay, irrelevant. I can dismiss it. I can press map. I can see where it is. Now, because we're not in front of it, it's going to tell us where it is. But ideally, everybody's following me on Twitter. Thank you. I appreciate it. Here you can see your howls, so scissors and pie pizza if you're in the area. What's really cool is it only works if you're in front of it, and it's all catered to what you want. So instead of getting irrelevant deals or irrelevant ads, right? This is customized highly to you. So if you don't want, electronic deals or women's clothing, and I only want men's clothing and food because I'm a guy, then that's it, right? I turn it off, I put it in my pocket, and I'm walking down, boom, that's it, deal comes to my phone. So it's very simple and easy and convenient. Cool? Questions? Questions? Yes, go ahead. What if you're in a car? We actually know what's really cool about it. If you drive by, we know the speed that you're driving by, and we can actually not send you an alert. So we know that you're in a car or walking on foot. Yes?
In your ad placement and accuracy,
Yes.
it's misleading because people can get an ad and then not act upon it immediately. They can act upon it later on.
False. So that's a great question, but it's absolutely false. So we know that you're right, they don't have to act on it. But we actually know if they don't act on it. So what's really cool with retailers, we know the type of people walking past your store. So if 1,000 people walk past your store and only 50 come in, we'll know those people that came in versus the people that walked by. They don't have to act on it. So that's the goal of whether that ad was effective to use, taking advantage of 25% off Tuscany's ice cream or
No,
not.
but you were talking about this as a replacement mechanism to take and qualify the lead generation that ends up because of the placement for advertising.
Placement ads, I'm not really familiar with what you're talking about. Placement ads. You can talk to me after, because that's interesting. Yes?
Are you uploading or pulling deals from other deal sites to notify your users?
No, we're not.
Is it just Howler deals?
It's just Howler deals, and we do that for a reason. One is because once you do a deal on Groupon, it's set. That's it. Once it's there, it's locked down. They have to purchase it through Groupon. Ours, you can change your ads or your deals whenever you want, how often you want, how frequently you want. Yes.
Back in the day when I was in the souks in Morocco, they would offer me a deal, and I trained myself to walk away from the deal. Then the deal would get better. The further I walked. The more I wanted something, the more I knew to walk further. The deal's going to improve based on
On the Doppler. No, but that's interesting. And maybe Morocco should check out Howler. But I think one of the interesting points to that is no, right? I mean, what we do is we only broadcast a deal within 300 feet of a location, meaning it's relevant to you. Just like when I was in school trying to take advantage of these deals. If you live and work in the financial district, you have an hour for lunch. There's no way you can get to the north end unless you run fast, or to Harvard, to maybe an upper crust or some sort of pizza joint to get a deal. There's just not enough time. So we want to make it as convenient and easy where you don't have to do anything. One more.
Are you thinking of tracking revenues inside the store?
No, we are not at this point. It's something we've considered, that's not our game. We're not Level Up, we're not Visa, we're not MasterCard. We're strictly taking on whether or not it's pay per visit in real life. In fact, quick other note, we are the first ever company to do pay per visit in real life. We're the first ever company to integrate in with Google Analytics, so that when you see your website traffic, you'll now have the option to see your actual physical storefront foot traffic as well. So. I'm going to time for one more question, so in the back.
So, would you know everyone who walks past the store, or only those people who walk past the store and have the Howler app?
So they currently have to have our Howler app. If I told you otherwise, then I'd get in trouble by the Department of Defense. So, okay. Any other questions? Great.
Just a quick come join New England's largest technology meetup, sponsor an event, present, or attend. Visit www.bostonnewtech.org.